It's tax season, and here's a question for you. What would you do if the IRS called you right now and told you that you owed thousands in unpaid taxes? Or even worse, that your refund was on hold because of an issue? Would you panic? Would you pay? Now, before you answer that, let me warn you, scammers are counting on that reaction to steal your money. Every year, the IRS releases its Dirty Dozen, a list of the most dangerous scams targeting taxpayers. And 2025 scams, they are even sneakier than ever. We're going to break down the 3 most common traps scammers are setting for you, and you especially don't want to miss the third one because this scam could potentially land you in legal troubles, including jail. These scammers are getting more sophisticated in the way that they are preying on individuals, and they rely on something that is called social engineering. Social engineering is where you manipulate or you trick someone to giving you sensitive information. It's ultimately a con, which takes us into scam number 1, the fake IRS call. You get a call claiming you owe taxes or you have a bigger refund waiting for you, which is awesome, right? Absolutely not. But this is only one part of the scam. Once they make you aware that you have this bigger refund waiting for you, the only way that you can get access to it is if you provide them with your bank account information. And once you provide them with your bank account information, they will take complete control of your bank and drain everything from it. Now, on the other side, these scammers will use pressure letting you know that you owe the IRS taxes. And the only way for them to not seize your bank accounts or start garnishing your wages is for you to provide them access to your bank account to set up a payment plan. And as soon as you give them your bank account information, they will proceed to start taking everything out of it. And what especially makes this scam so difficult sometimes to perceive is because these scammers are actually using something that's called phone spoofing. So they are using numbers that look legitimately like the IRS to show up on your caller ID. And they can use these professional voices where it sounds like you are communicating with a real agent of the IRS. But it is not. Now, later in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can protect yourself from these type of scams. But just understand, between the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails, the risk is out there that these scammers are hoping that you'll drop your guard and give them your bank account information. And these scams just keep getting ridiculous. And sometimes you just need a little help. Like me, it would be really helpful if you were to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that red bell so that you are notified when I drop new content guaranteed to save you from these hackers and scammers out there. And speaking of help, that takes us to our number 2 scam, which is the third-party helper scam. This scam right here is extremely dangerous for our senior community and those that are less tech savvy, because the scammers are preying on people that don't have the technical ability to use computers by making it seem extremely complicated and difficult to create an online IRS account. So what these attackers do is, of course, through social engineering, convince you that this is difficult, then offer a helping hand to create your account. Now, the thing is, they will actually create your online IRS account. But think about the information that you have to provide to them for them to be able to do it. You have to give them your social security number, your personal identification, your address, etc. They set up the account, but now they have access to your personal information, which they could use for identity fraud as well as sell on the dark web, which ultimately becomes very bad for you as the consumer. All right, cyber hero, this takes us to number 3, which I believe is one of the most deadly ones. It is the ghost preparer scam. These fake tax preparers will tweak your info to get you credits you're not eligible for. And you get this huge refund. But then when the IRS investigates, they vanish. And this is why it's called the ghost preparer. What you have to understand is any deviations or red flags that go off to the IRS will trigger an audit, and a reputable tax preparer company will provide audit insurance as well as participate in the investigation, because your man's has been audited by the IRS and it is no fun. But when you have no backing, no evidence to substantiate what you have claimed on your tax return, you are going to be in a world of trouble. And of course, these companies that are offering their assistance to get you these big refunds are charging a lot of money for these services. So they have received your money and they are gone off the hook. But you are on the hook for all of the back taxes and corrections that comes after this IRS investigation, which is why this is one of the most deadly scams. Because if you get into a situation where you are in debt to the IRS or you have claimed things that you cannot claim, you could be prosecuted. This is why it is very important to make sure that you are choosing reputable tax preparers that have insurance, they've been around, they are licensed, etc., so that you don't run into these situations, because you do not want to fight the IRS by yourself. Don't take any chances. I get questions all the time like, Boyd, why are these scams so effective? And the reason why is these scammers are doing something very intentional. They are weaponizing urgency. Scammers apply pressure to you to get you to act immediately. So they give you no time to think and react appropriately, because your brain is in fight or flight and you're not thinking clearly. Also, they sound official. With tech like spoofing, they can mimic IRS agents or even your own trusted provider. So this is very important to be very clear. They prey on fear. Pay now or face arrest. Claim your refund before it's too late. These messages are designed to create panic to get you to take immediate action. But cyberhero, I don't want you to worry, because once you know their playbook, then you won't fall for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 ways to protect yourself so you don't fall victim from these tax scams. Number 1, set up identity protection. Set up your PIN with the IRS. The IRS offers this PIN to lock down your social security number, ensuring no one can file a tax return in your name. Number 2, verify the source. This is an absolute must. The IRS doesn't call or email to demand payment. Always confirm communications through irs.gov or an official IRS phone number. Number 3, be very cautious of links and attachments via email especially. Scammers often look to send phishing emails or fake website links that look closely to the official IRS website, which also includes irs.gov in the URL. Number 4, avoid ghost preparers. A legitimate tax preparer will always sign your return and never promise unrealistic refunds or credits. If you see this, you need to run. You need to run. Which takes me to number 5, slow down. Scammers rely on urgency to make you react without thinking. So pause, breathe, and verify before responding to any suspicious calls or messages. So if I had to think about this like a framework, I want you to watch out for these warning signs right here. Unsolicited emails or phone calls asking for payment, red flag. Pressure to act immediately, red flag. Requests for cash payments or sensitive information like social security numbers, red flag. Tax preparers who refuse to sign your return, red flag. When in doubt, always consult a trusted tax professional or visit the IRS website for guidance. Now, unfortunately, everyone is not going to make it out clean. So what should you do if you've been scammed? First of all, remember, don't panic, relax. Here's what you can do. Number 1, report the scam. Visit the IRS fraud page and follow their instructions to report the fraud activity. Number 2, amend your tax return. If a scammer filed a fake return in your name, you'll need to file an amended tax return to fix it. Do this immediately, y'all. Do it immediately. Number 3, reach out for help. Use resources like IRS Dirty Dozen List and consult with a certified tax professional to protect yourself in the future. So the good news, cyberhero, besides me and this channel, you actually have some help. You are not alone. The IRS has teamed up with CAS Coalition, a task force of tax associates and companies like TurboTax and H&R Block to fight against these scams and protect taxpayers just like you. Because these tax scams are terrifying because they could affect your entire financial future, but you don't have to face them alone. By staying informed and following the steps we share today, you can protect yourself and your loved ones. So now it's your turn. Share this video with your family and friends so they don't fall victim to these traps. Comment below, have you ever received a suspicious call or email about your taxes? Let's spread this awareness together. I'm curious what you've seen. You think this is bad? Wait till you hear about the newest phone scam that's using AI to drain people's bank account. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it when it drops.